Okay. Hey, fish. Hey, scallywag. I just need to make a quick post to my Discord server to let people know I'm going live. There we go. Hey, Darth. Hey, Keith. Just gotta pop my phone out of its case so I can actually set it down and monitor the chat. Hey, host. Oh, Caboose. If they had notifications on, they wouldn't need an announcement in the Discord server. I don't trust YouTube's announcements. And also some people don't have their browser open all the time, or they're on mobile, or whatever. What time is it for me? 1 in the morning. 10 after 1, actually. And I'm going to be playing something a little different tonight. I mean, I've got to get it set up to stream. Should not be as difficult as the Florus Evolved attempt the other night. It's been a little while since I've played this game. Hey, Targata. Yeah, Twitch's notifications usually work. Let's see. Yes, it's capturing. It's been a little while since I played. It started glitching out last time I played, so I think I'm just gonna see where I was. No, I'm gonna head back and start a new game. Maybe. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I really shouldn't be up past 2. Basically ready for bed right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the... Actually, let's hit return home. No, I'm going to start a new game. I wish this game had multiple save files, but it doesn't. And I also wish I didn't have to select my language every time. Starting a new game will erase your save data. Yes, I'm sure. I got a lot of driving to do tomorrow. I'm heading to a convention in New Jersey. Oh god, that noise. I have that alarm clock. Hey, Chungus. Okay, I need it. It's at a community college in Gloucester County, I think. It's KotoriCon. It's an anime convention. I'm going with the anime club from my school. Yeah, the textures are a little fucky. Thankfully, I don't have to look at him all that much. So, if you're not familiar with this game, this is Jalopy. I thought I hit skip tutorial. Right click is... because there's no need for an extra use button in this game. There really isn't. I could have sworn I hit skip tutorial. Oh wait, I need to open it first. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't skip the tutorial. Right, I can only hold three things. Yeah, I still use that alarm clock. Right, I can only hold three things at a time, no matter what those three things are. Okay, just let me toss it in. And... yes. I've played this game quite a bit, actually. I've got like 10 or so hours? Maybe more. Probably more in this game. Actually, I want to check now. 14 hours in this game. And GOG doesn't update my playtime until I'm done playing. Right. And... right. So one thing I do know is that this car is actually based on a real... this car is actually based on a real vehicle called the... what is it? No. The Trabant. The Trabant is the name of the car, which I started looking up a fuck ton about because I was having so much fun with this game. But the Trabant was like, it is both a marvelously horrible car and a marvelously wonderful car. Because it's not a good car by any means, but it was also built with, what is it, Duraplast, I think? And, like, because it was... so it was a Soviet car, and it was built using like Duraplast and And the frames were wood, and it was developed in East Germany. And wait, yes, I need to. Okay, yes. And now I get to pick the route. Ah, shit, I meant to go with the route 2. Yeah, route 1's fine. I just wanna... You can just hear the fun I'm having. No, I do really like this game. What's with the ratcheting tire iron? Who knows? Day, month, year for life. Yeah, but I'm also American, so I have to be wrong about everything. It's like the rules. Okay. This game is a little weird because I'm playing it with mouse and keyboard. Anyway, so yeah, the Trabant. I think it was Duraplast. Might have been something else, but it's basically like compressed old cloth and resin to make a hard material because they had a steel shortage. But the problem was they couldn't figure out how to mount it on a steel frame, so the Soviet government just told them, fuck it, put it on a wood frame. The engineers were not happy about this because that was super unsafe, and the wood frame would rot. So then, so they, in secret, developed a way of mounting the frame materials to a steel frame, which they couldn't do normally. And it took them like several years, but they constructed it in secret, and by the time they were found out, they'd finished, and they just decided, fuck it, we'll just implement this. But yeah, it's this marvel of engineering for all of the limitations that the people producing it were being given. What kind of games will I stream in the future? I have no idea. Whatever I feel like. So I'll go through our journey a little with you. We're heading towards Dresden, so we can cross the border into the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic. No, wait, that's not right. Didn't they change the name recently? What was it? I love this game. Because it takes place during Soviet rule in the Eastern Bloc, and your goal is to get from Berlin, or from East Berlin to Turkey in this Trabant that you technically have illegally. Because technically Uncle Lufty didn't fill out the proper forms, but we have our passports and all that, so we're fine. That was it. The Czech and Slovak Federative Republic. 40 years, and now with the fall of the wall, they changed the name. The world around us is changing. We'll soon see by how much. Oh fuck! I didn't think it was that close. Reading aloud distracts me. And he restarts his sentences if you... I'm gonna move into the middle lane. What game is this? It's called Jalopy. Because look at this fucking car. Ooh. Oh. And so we don't waste gas. Let's see what we've got here. Road tires. Could use some spares. Oops, cigarettes. Can sell those. What's in the back? Ooh, an extra tire. It's a little beat up, but... tires are pretty good. Oh, it has no engine. That's why they left it here. Just no engine at all. Hey, Rebecca. You don't have to worry about getting caught speeding. Yeah, this car will not speed. Alright. Actually, that's the really nice thing about spares in this game. Oh, wait. I need my kit to get them off. That's the nice thing about spares in this game, though. Or, no, maybe I... Okay, no, they're already unscrewed. Great. I didn't need to grab this. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's got perfect durability. My tires also have perfect durability. That's fine. Anything else in here? Anything at all? No, just a couple of decent tires. Actually, let's just double check all of our tires and make sure. Because if one of them's starting to go, why not swap it? No, that's good. You know, I did this journey the other way around many years ago. When I was much younger, names didn't escape me so easily. The world was a lot less turbulent back then. Back when? That would have had to have been pre-World War II. Ooh, the engine's really smoking. We need to get a repair kit. That one little crash did a number on us. That one little slight bump into the rail did a number on us. But yeah, I figured this is a good game for, like, playing just a little bit before I go to sleep. Drive around in a shitty car. Overheating? No, the engine is not overheating. I've played this quite a bit. I remember there was a destroyed bridge in Sorovo. Crossed all the way over from Hungary, but no one could use it. Wonder if they ever rebuilt it. Heard they built a bridge that crosses the entire Bosphorus. What a sight that must be. Turkey must be so different now. Whoop. This is probably for the gas station. Yep. Oh, bullshit. Yeah, we need the engine repair kit. Gas is $1. Well, it's technically not $1. A Deutschmark. A Deutschmark a gallon. I think if I turn the key, it actually... Actually, let me just... see what's damaged. Stock engine's pretty battered. The engine and the carburetor. And let's see. And the fuel can could use some... I can fill up the fuel can, I mean. Okay, we got 100 Deutschmarks. Yeah, they drive crazy in Turkey. We're in Germany at the moment. Hey there, you look a little lost. Just pick up whatever you need and put it on the shelves. When you have everything you need, pay by using the wallet. Cool. Engine repair kit, which I believe has 3 uses. Crowbar. We definitely need one of these. That's actually a pretty good sell rate for tobacco, so I'm going to grab the stuff that we found on the road and sell it here. Filterzigaretten. Hmm. 25%. And anything at 50 off or something? No. Oh, actually, sausages. Nah, we'll see later. Cool. Let's start by repairing the engine. Air filter's a little beat too. There we go. Yeah, it has 3 uses and then it just fucking poofs. Okay, and just fill up the fuel can. There was an exploit at one point where you could, how much gas do we have in there right now? 5 out of 10? Let's see if this will reach. Yeah, let's just fill her up. Oh, that was the wrong thing. It's the wrong way. Let's just reverse a little. Just a little bit, so that I can... And I've got the oil here. Optimal. And then this is empty, so... Oh, I need the wallet again. How old is this game? Like a year or 2. It's not very old. Only cost like $10, I think. Oh, no, headlights. There we are. And the whole thing is also controlled with, the mouse and keyboard. So instead of, having a button that I can hit, that I can just memorize, I have to look down and use it. Did you forget the oil? No, I sold the oil. Because it was empty. And I don't need any because I just filled up. The first upgrade that I think is actually essential is the roof rack for the car. This game is also full of, like, really nice spots to stop, which I think makes it perfect for tonight. Can you get a siphon hose? I wish. Got our paperwork ready for when we reach the border. You shouldn't need to worry, just make sure we're not trying to take any banned goods across. They don't always search you, so you can try and smuggle things, and if you do, you can sell them for ridiculous amounts. But also, if they find it, they will fucking fine you for a shit ton of money. So it's not worth it. This game is a little bit of a roguelite too, because the roads are procedurally generated. Makes for a very interesting experience. You could probably remake a chunk of this game in Roblox or something. Fuck, I used to play a ton of Roblox. Because it was free, and there were some actually decent games on there. Here's the town, we're heading straight for the motel and getting a room for the night. We'll cross into the CSFR tomorrow. This car does not handle well. Also, my computer's lagging a little bit. How many cc's is that engine? Very low. If you're familiar with the Yugo, it's actually about equivalent. That's not a joke. The Yugo has a more powerful engine, but it's a heavier car. The Leica is a Leica. The Leica is what they call it in this game. The Trabant is a really lightweight car with a really weak engine. It's actually a two-stroke engine, so it's I'm basically driving a lawnmower. For the motel, huh? Gotta find it. Ah, there it is. The actual Trabant is also a manual that doesn't have any indications on the stick. The windshield wipers on this, on the games version are actually lower down. They're usually like right up in your face. And the windshield wipers, while in this game are powered by this, are in reality powered by a little pump that you have to hand pump every time you want to spray water onto it. It's great. I love it. It's terrible. Oh wait, I need the wallet. The wallet that will always magically go back into the car. Ride on lawnmowers for road trips from Berlin to Turkey, basically. Welcome, will you be staying with us tonight? 20 for the room. Yep. Staying in room 2C on the second floor. Don't disturb the other guests. So, I'm going to disturb all of the other guests. Because sometimes they will just drop cash for you. Either they'll think you're from the hotel, or they'll just want you to leave them alone. Yes. I hate Lufty's jacket. Why not drive through the night? You can. On some of the longer trips, you will wind up doing that. And here's the story of the game. Dated 22/08/1989. Werter Genoss Luftvieh. In response to your request for the acquisition of one Leica 601 motor vehicle for the purposes of transformation of personal property to be returned to their country of origin, placed on the date of 12/02/1986, we can now inform you that we are unable to approve or support this request on the grounds that government vehicles are not to be used in the transportation of private property, especially to countries outside of fraternal socialist observation. Furthermore, we are compelled to remind you that all communications with countries outside state sphere of influence are thoroughly monitored, and as such we must ask all comrades exercise constant vigilance with regards to any delicate information they may find themselves in possession of. Mit sozialistischem Gruß. I can't read that handwriting. I know there was a button to put it away, but... Dated... 22/08/89. It took them 3 years to tell him that. A quote-unquote driving sim. We're driving a horrible Soviet car from Berlin to Turkey. Day 2. Dresden. And we're making money along the way. Okay, yeah. Theoretically, I could leave and come back, or I could close the game and reopen it. Tobacco banned in CSFR. Cool. So don't try and bring any tobacco over the border. Right. Whoop, that's the manual. There's the map. No, that's our passport. Wait, no, the map is in the manual. I think. No, the map is down here. I'm a fucking dipshit. CSFR. Dresden to Storovo. Let's see, this one's... They're all rainy. This one's on a good road. It's only 70 kilometers more. And there's a gas station. Starts raining as you're trying to go to Turkey with the worst car ever. It's not the worst car ever. Just a really bad one. And before we go... I'm gonna hit up the gas station and do some... I'm gonna hit up... You might see better if you put the wipers on. Shut up, Uncle Luftvieh. Normal operation of the Trabant. Actually, wait. It's probably better. I know, this is fucking brilliant, and I'm... This is fucking brilliant to do. You can actually... Because there's not going to be any other cars here, because the game only programs them in once you're on the road. I can just walk over to this gas station here. You mean the, what's it, the... Fuck, the moment, now that you've actually brought up those hats, I can't remember what they're called. Ushankas. Yeah. Oh, right, I forgot the wallet. Coffee. Wine. Yeah. Fuck. Nah, we'll just drive. We should be good. We should be fine. This is a wonderfully terrible car, which is kind of why I love this game. It's like Euro Truck Simulator, but your truck is constantly breaking down. The frame is made of worn-out clothes and tar. The windshield wipers are hand-powered. No, the windshield wipers aren't hand-powered. The windshield wiper fluid is hand-powered. And is also just water. It's basically a lawnmower engine that you have to hand fill and also have to pour oil into, pour your own oil mixture into. Right. This is gonna be... Papers, please. I love this. I feel like they chose that specific sound effect intentionally. Glory to our Skotska. Why is the hood smoking? Because the hood just starts to do that after a while. Oh, I could have brought... Wait. I could have brought tobacco in and they didn't, because they didn't search me. I love this car. Yeah, the body of the car is made of cloth and tar. I think this is one of the later ones that has a steel frame. Oh shit, right, I'm using road tires and it's wet. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Welcome to ice skating. I should have taken the rough road because I can drive those when it's wet. Welcome to fucking Tokyo Drift. Welcome to Initial D. Initial D with the shittiest car ever. Play the fucking Eurobeat. I'm fucking drifting along this road. Well, that was interesting. Left more borders to deal with in the journey. Be careful what you try and take over. If they find illegal goods, we'll be fined. The lake scene in Polar Express, holy fuck. Someone posted that with, Deja Vu. Played over it. It's great. Seems like the car is paper and glue on ice skates. That is a really good description of this car. Let me see what's on the radio. Ow! Marie Valerie, I hope they've repaired it. We're not playing music because the two settings are on or are loud and off. Ah, hills. The first hill. We took that surprisingly well. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. I have 15 hours in this game pre-stream. Oh shit. Yeah, no. When it's rained, the road turns into actual ice. Little has anyone mentioned that in the Soviet Union, rain is actually, instead of rain, their weather formations were made of, or were made up of, Vaseline. Whoop. That's a box. I want that box. What's in the box? Oh, illegal goods. Goody. Holy fuck, when did the gas get so low? At least I've got, fuel in the... At least I've got a fuel canister with me. In actuality, the Trabant did not have a fuel gauge. It had a dipstick in the fuel tank that was sitting right on top of the engine because it's gravity fed. True, I don't have any oil and I should have bought some. Actually, ooh. Hold on. Lutfi, please stop talking. Because if I fill it now, because it's currently considered optimal fuel, if I fill it now, oh, great. Let's try this. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, this game is incredibly glitchy. Yeah, no, we have no oil, and this is gonna hurt the engine really bad. Oh well. I know I have no oil, Caboose. This is going to be a problem. It's going to kill the engine. I also... Well, there's a gas station along this route somewhere. Also, I'm not actually steering. I'm letting the road steer me. I'm gonna lose a tire soon. So, generally in this game, what'll happen is you will not get to the end. This wasn't the only cause of Valerie becoming resentful towards her birthplace. From her birth, rumors emerged about the legitimacy of her father. Oh, there's the gas station. We can get some oil. It was being said that her father wasn't in fact Franz Joseph, but actually Gyula Andrassy, a fond admirer of her mother's. Right. So from now on, I'm not going to keep a full fuel tank in. I'm going to sell this gas tank. Because I can, you know, have an empty gas tank, and then fuel that up. Alright, let's sell some illegal goods at the public gas station. Alright. Why can't you make it to the end? Oh, you can get to the end of the game. It's just, you're not likely to make it on the first try. Because it's one of... Pay for that. Yes, I know. Because it's one of those games. Let's take this glitched out full fuel tank. Just because your car is likely to break down and you're probably going to run out of money before. And then grab an empty fuel can and a repair kit. Let's see how our engine is looking. Because I know it needs repairs. Just want to know how badly. It needs... Right, I'm going to get 2 repair kits. And I still earned money for all of that. Drop that and it'll head back. Actually, let's drop that. Move the car up just a little. What? What the fuck was that? Oh, it's still too far away. Still too far away. How about now? Got a bit of extra oil. There we go. Oh, and I need to grab the wallet to pay for that. The uncle was an afterthought? Huh, I didn't know that. And then we've got this empty fuel tank that I can just drop in there. Always forget about the handbrake. I'm trying to think, did the actual Trabant have handbrakes at all? A good way to describe this is like a less miserable My Summer car. Why was this car made? The Soviets needed a cheap to produce car because they needed something to give their citizens. It was developed in the 50s and was actually a pretty decent car for the 50s, but it was in production until the fall of the wall. That was scary. I'm so glad I don't actually have to drive a car like this on roads like these. I'm not looking at chat right now because I'm really focused on keeping this car on the road. Storovo 70 miles. Traveled 210 miles. Thinking about that story, I do hope our bridge, unlike Valerie, hasn't severed its ties to Hungary. If not, I think our journey will have to draw to an end for now. The bridge is in fact intact. I've gotten like almost to Turkey before. But then my game bugged out, and Uncle didn't go to sleep properly, and didn't wake up properly, and I couldn't continue. Whoa. Ooh. Things! The windshield, and immediately thought the engine was knocking. Yeah. What's the purpose of this game? The purpose is to make it to Turkey. And the story is revealed through letters that you find in your uncle's suitcase as you stop at different places. Ooh, box. Ooh, other box. Any more boxes? I would like more boxes. Cool, so we got 2 boxes. But yeah, the goal is to get... This game does, like, one of the first times I played this game, it was like the middle of the night, and it was really, late. I mean, it was the middle of the night, of course it was late. And those are some really bright... And that's why you need the crowbar. Ooh. So we've got this. And coffee. I left his door open this whole time. Does any progress carry over between runs? Yes. I hit start new game, which started me with a brand new car. Brand new. But if you hit start trip over, you head back to Berlin because you can't make it for any reason. You head back with your car in the exact condition that it was. So you can swap it out, or swap out any totally broken parts with stock parts. If you've ordered any parts for the car, or you have all the money that you had, so you can order new parts for it at home. And it can make the game a lot easier like that. The rain has just been pouring onto his right arm for hours, basically. Okay, which way to the motel? That way to the gas station. Motel's probably over here then, because things are never close together. Oh, it's this city. Yeah, the motel is down at the bottom of this hill. Okay, let's take this hill nice and slow. But yeah, this car was actually not bad for when it was designed. It was just in production until the late 80s. Which is what makes... Which is its real biggest problem. Just while the rest of the world was getting better cars, there was no reason for the Trabant to improve. The battery does deplete, but it depletes really slowly, and you can probably go through the whole game without replacing it. Hello. Yes, we will be staying. 20 for the room. Kindly ask you not to disturb the other guests. So we get some money that way. His coat would be flawless if it weren't for the way the pattern keeps. Yeah. Going to sleep. This is our room. There you go, Uncle. And no. Berlin, 10/11/89. Werner Genossen. It has come to our attention that comrades are taking it upon themselves to take government property without authorization. No property, including that of Leica automobiles, is to be taken across the West Berlin border. It must be stated again. Comrade Gunther Schabowski did not intend to give the impression that citizens could pass through the border checkpoints visa-free with immediate effect. Visa rules still apply. Failure to follow these rules will result in punishment. Furthermore, any dismantling of the wall, which is government property, will result in punishment. So let's see, GDR, CSFR, Hungary, Yugoslavia, visa possible, Bulgaria, Turkey. So we're currently in Hungary. Our next goal is we're currently in the CSFR. Our goal is to get to Hungary. It's now 2 after 10, and that was about perfect. So I'm going to go to bed. And I might continue this on another day. Actually, I just want to go down and see the... This game's a lot of fun. Alcohol banned in Hungary. Well, I don't have any alcohol, so I'm fine. But yeah. I think that about does it for this stream. I intend to stream more of this, but I have a convention to go to tomorrow, and I'm driving myself, so... Oof. Oh, Deb, actually, graphics don't need to be upped for VR. There was this whole thing, like back in the 90s, VR was actually starting to get... Oh, you also have to reselect your language to quit the game. Back in the 90s, there was some stuff with... There was some stuff testing that. And I mean, even today, there's stuff testing that where just it being in VR makes graphics matter less. Which is really interesting. Darth? I have to read this for anyone watching this in the future. Hey, are you hungry? Don't worry, turkey's close by, but be careful you don't slip on the grease. Anyway, I'm actually going to be driving tomorrow, so I need to go to bed. This is a really good game. I do think I will stream this a little more. It is one of my 2 good Chilstream games. Jalopy EXE has stopped working. Perfect. Anyway, see you guys all later. This game is a lot of fun to stream. I just wish it were easier to pay attention to the chat. I kind of want to play this with someone else, acting as like the passenger in my car on our road trip. Largely so that the other person doesn't have to drive, and I can read, and they can read comments and relay them, which would be a lot easier than trying to look down at my phone. Don't text and drive, kids. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. Have a good one, everyone.